And mabuhay. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another live session. Math class. This time we'll be talking about properties of multiplication, grade 2 mathematics. So if you know someone who is in grade 2 who has the same topic, please share this video. Let me just invite more people to come in. All right. Thanks. Let's just wait for some people to come in. Let's just wait for some people to come in. Hi, to those who are in here already, thank you so much for coming. Let's just wait for a couple more people to come. Just a screen. Okay, hope you can hear me well. If not, please comment in the comment section. Uh, Thank you so much to our current viewers right now. Let me just wait for some more people to come and then we can start. Tanong ko lang to ng more people to come. Para makasagod na tayo. Atong topic today is kanang naa sa yung screen right now, the properties of multiplication. Backstory, ani, is that yesterday, um, uh, pagsunod na ako sa gym, uh, ang anak sa owner, nag-answer sa siyang modules, tanang subjects, takan ko siya gi-answeran. And then, nag-mention siya mathematics. And I told him, I'll help you, tawagan ikaw. And muna yung topic. So, I thought of doing it today para po Sa mga classmates or mga grade 2 schoolers, no, na kuan, nag-use ani. I mean, topic nila karon ni siya. So, may ma-use nila. Okay? Let me just pull out the module. So if you know of someone who might need this topic, or I mean this discussion, and or have this topic right now in their classes, online, I mean module classes or online classes, please tell them that we are live in YouTube. Can share this link, and yeah, I can learn from this hopefully. And this will be published in my YouTube channel after the live, so you can still um, you can still view this even after the live session. So no worries, totally. Okay. Let me just pull out the our source, our module. That's our module for today. Yeah. And let's pull out our scratch paper. Paint, of course, none other than paint. Okay. Again, to those who just tuned in, our topic, atong topic karong hapuna is about properties of multiplication, specifically for grade 2. But it recurs, I believe so. The topic recurs until high school, actually. But yeah, maybe the examples for grade 2 and these things. Yeah. So, magamit sa any grade level, you need this para kuan sa inyong math classes, no. Okay. Nag-arrange lang tao ato ang drafting board. Drafting board. Okay. Parang arrange kamay para nindot lang tao. Okay. I guess we are set already. Okay. Let me just check if natin mga comments or suggestions. We're already live. No. Those are watching right now, thank you so much. Please share the link, no? Especially sa ating mga grade 2 schoolers. Magamit nila ang topic na to today. Okay, so without further ado, let us start our live class this afternoon. Okay. Mabuhay, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Paul Oira, call me JP for short. I've been doing this live online math classes, particularly for elementary school, to supplement the lessons that our kids, our young schoolers have, especially if they are doing modular classes wherein they don't necessarily have discussions with their teachers anymore. Um, so they have modules, and then while some can adapt easily and easily understand from the modules, some really need discussion, and well, their parents and siblings or aunts or uncles are there with them, or tutors, some don't. So um, I'm doing this para makatabang ta sa kinsa pa'y kailangan of discussion sa ilang classes. No, and today, this afternoon, we'll be talking about um, illustrating the properties of multiplication actually, and in lengthier statement, it's illustrating the following properties of multiplication and apply each in relevant situations. So magturhanig ta about properties of multiplication pag times. Sige na tong caricature dra pag times. O i-apply siya sa mga situation na kailangan. So number one na property is that multiplication of any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. Okay, and then multiplication of 0 and commutative property. So muna itong buhaton today. Yeah. Si John. Ready, set, go. Ready na siya. Let me just check if we're doing well. Okay, so you can hear me well. So let's continue. Okay. Properties of, but if you have questions, feel free to drop your questions in the comment section below. If you comment it now, I can answer it now. If you comment it later, I can get back to you via my YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, introduction. Again, this is mother tongue, Bisaya mother tongue. Sugboanong Bisaya, no? Yeah. Cebuano, or atong ginagamit dito sa Negros Oriental as well. Mhm. Alright. So, okay, let's read the introduction. Kini nga module mahitungod sa paghulagway sa mga kabtangan sa pagpilo-pilo o properties of multiplication. That's the translation of properties of multiplication. Um, kabtangan. So that's properties, kabtangan. Sa pagpilo-pilo, that's multiplication. Pagpilo-pilo, that's like, folding and folding. So it's pagpilo-pilo. I think so. That's multiplication. So we have three properties that maatong storyahan karon that we'll be talking about. It's commutative, associative, and identity. Okay? Commutative, associative, and identity. To look at properties of multiplication that we'll be talking about today. Og atong gamiton sa insaktong sitwasyon, and we'll be using it specific different situation. Okay? The objectives illustrates the following properties of multiplication and apply each in relevant situation. So we'll try to discuss and illustrate these properties. Number one, any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. We'll talk about it later. Zero property and commutative property. Okay. Right. So this is a discussion already. Number one is the properties of multiplication. Number one, commutative property. Okay, commutative property. Read it together. Commutative property or English. Kung ang duha nga mga numero ipilo-pilo, parehas ang kandidat bisan kung giunsa ang pagkasunod sa pagdugang. Pagdugang. Okay. So ang meaning ani, so kung nakay duwa ka numero, nakay two numbers, say you have two numbers, any number, you have one number and a number, and then nga imong i-multiply, imo siyang i-times, imo siyang ipilo-pilo, parihas ang iyahang answer or iyang tubag bisag unsa siya pag-arrange, unsa siya pag sunod-sunod. So pwede si kaning unahon siya times ani or kani times ani, pareho ra ang iyang tubag. Okay, so you can arrange regardless of arrangement, two numbers results to the same answer. Okay, regardless of arrangement. If you have two numbers that you will multiply together, imo siyang bali-balihon, pareho ra ang answer. Okay, regardless of arrangement. You'll have the same answer regardless of arrangement if you're multiplying two numbers. Okay, pananglitan. Example, ibaylo ang hanay sa matag tingbunon o multiplicator. Ibaylo ang hanay sa matag tingbunon or multiplicand. Tingbunon or multiplicand. These are the numbers that you are multiplying. Okay? Yeah. So, multiply. So, natay 5 of 4. I-multiply silang duwa is equal to 4, 4 times 5. Okay? Pareho ra ang answer, ana. Balihon silang duwa, you get the same answer. Okay? Again, you have 5 and 5 and 4. 5 times 4, pareho ra na siya sa 4 times 5. Okay? Balihon silang duwa, pareho ra ang answer. Alright? Similarly, 3 times 2, pareho ra na siya sa 2 times 3. Pareho na silang answer. Okay? And then, di nakabot na akong kamot, 2 times 9, kaya atong third na example diri, 2 times 9, pareho na siya sa 9 times 2. Balihon silang duwa, 2 times 9, so 2 times 9, palihon, 9 times 2, pareho na siyang answer. That's the commutative property of multiplication. Okay? Commutative property of multiplication. Do you understand? Okay? All right, let's have an example. Okay. Another property sa ta. So don't forget, ang una nato na property of multiplication is commutative property. Let's just check if we have comments. We don't have comments. Okay, let's continue. Asan mo ta dito? Where are we? Wait lang ha. Okay. All right, let's continue. So again, the first one is commutative property. Kung i-baylo-baylo man ang numbers, kung i-multiply sila, pareho ra ang answer. Okay. Another property of multiplication, ang lain na po na property of multiplication is called any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. Again, any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. Bisan unsa nga numero ang i-multiply or ipilo-pilo ang wait lang ha. Wait lang. Bisan unsa nga numero ang 1 i-multiply o ipilo-pilo ang tubag parehas ra nga numero. Again, bisan unsang numero imong i-multiplyan og 1, no? Mauna man ang 1 o masulod man ang 1. Ang answer is ang numero na imong gi-multiplyan sa 1. Again, any number multiplied by 1 is that number, is the same number. Okay? Got it? Asa ibutang ang 1? Basta mag-multiply kag 1 sa bisag unsang number, ang answer is kanang number. Okay? Let's have an example. Pananglitan. 8 times 1 is 8. Again, sa unsang number, multiplyan og 1 is ang number. Muna siyang answer. Okay? Alright, wait, let's wait. Okay, nihang ko, oops. Okay, again, any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. Okay, so 8 times 1 is 8. I-multiplyan og 1 ang 8, 8 lang yapon siya. The same number. Okay, another example is that 6 times 1, i-multiplyan og 1 ang 6, 6 lang yapon siya. It's the same number. It's still 6. Okay, and lastly, last example, bali na to, yun na to ang 1. 1 times 400 is 400. Ang tubag or answer is 400. Kay gimultiplyan nato og 400 ang 1, bisag na una ang 1, gimultiplyan nato og 400, 1 lang kaya. I mean 400 gyapon siya. The number itself. Okay? Any number multiplied by 1 is that number. It's the same number. Walay mausog kung multiplyan ang number of 1. Again, 8 times 1 is 8. 6 times 1 is 6. 1 times 400 is 400. Okay? Got it? Whew. Let's move to the next property. An even easier property, mas sayo na property, no? It's my favorite sentence, no, number sentence kaysa yun, dra kaayo. Is the zero identity property. Zero identity property. Bisan unsa nga numero, basta i-multiply or ipilo nimo sa zero, zero, ang tubag ana kay zero or wala. Ibasa na kayo, bisag unsang number nga multiplyan nimo og 0. Imong multiplyan og 0, imong ipilo og 0, ang answer is 0. Okay? Bali siya sa 1 na katong ang answer is ang number. Kung multiplyan og 1, ang answer is ang number. Pero kani, multiplyan nimo og 0. 0 ang answer. Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Okay? When you see a number, when you see kanang times 0 sa number sentence, ang answer is 0. Okay? Unless you divide siya, bracket to bracket, but that's for another discussion. Again, any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Kung lagyan ni 0, 0 na siya. Multiplication lang, ha? Multiplication lang. Multiplication to karon. Think multiplication. Alright, again, sa example we have here, amo nang kinsiran kahapon, 0 times 5, na ay 0. I-multiply ng 0, ang answer is 0. Okay, 20 times 0, multiply na to 0, the answer is 0. Okay? That's the zero identity property of multiplication. Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. So, kung sa number, multiplyan na to og 0, times san na to og 0, 0 ang answer. Alright? Very easy, right? Okay. We don't have questions. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. I think we have, these are the exercises already. Diba? Sayon dra kayo. Okay. Again, I do not own this module. I borrowed it from, as I mentioned earlier, I borrowed it from, I took a photo of it from the gym owner's son's module. I-answer siya gahapon. Ako siyang gitabangan and I thought I might as well have this in my online class in YouTube and hopefully kung mag-research ang iyang mga classmate or mga parents iyang classmate makita nila, so makakaton sad sila. Okay, exercises. Isulat ang product. Ang product is the answer of the multiplication sentence. O abot sa blanco or kalang. Okay, write the answer or write the product in the blank, on the blank, or the blank, yes. So, as you can see here, it's a zero identity property of multiplication. Muna siya ang zero identity property of multiplication, times san og 0. Again, kung mag-multiply tag 0 to any number, the answer is 0. Just 0. Diba? Easy. So let's try. We answered this yesterday actually. So then I answered it. 100 times 0 is 0. You can even check your calculator. I will show you kung gado dapat 100 times 0 equals 0. Diba? So, 0 siya. Okay, 35 times 0 is 0. So, any number multiplied by 0 is 0. 35 times 0 is 0. Number Number 3, 1 times 0 is 0. 0 times 50. Bisag bali siya, bisag mauna ang 0. 0 gyapon ang answer. 0 times 50 is 0. 18 times 0 is 0 still. 14 times 0 is 0. 0 times 30 is 0. 0 times 20 is 0. 0 times 40 is 0, and 60 times 40 is 0. That's how easy to answer any mathematical sentence kanang by twos lang sa ta, maglibog. Na ay 0, 0 answer. Okay, don't forget that. Okay, let's move forward to the next example. And next activity, activity 2. Okay, kopya sa papel o usba ang hanay sa mga factors o sub-oy. Here, I'm learning here. I don't know, this is very deep Bisaya, no? Sigwa, Subuanong Bisaya or Bisaya that we use here in Negros Oriental. It's difficult, it's difficult. Ang pag-translate factors is actually called sub-oy. Sa mga sub-oy or factors. I'll just go with factors now. Okay, here we go. We have here the commutative property of multiplication. If we can recall, it says here, kung ang duha nga mga numero ipilo-pilo parehas ang kantidad bisan kung giunsa pagkasunod sa pagdugang. So bisag bali-balihon nimo ang duha ka number na i-multiply, mauna ang usa, pareho ra ang answer. Okay? It's the same. So let's go back to that exercise. Now this one, we answered it already yesterday, but kani ang buhaton ani is imo rang i-rearrange ang kuan. You rearrange the factors or sub-oy na the same lang siya. Na usba ang hanay sa mga factors. So, we have here 3 times 5, balihon siya. 5 times 3. It's the same answer. 3 times 5 is 15, and 5 times 3 is 15 as well. It's the same. Okay, multiplication, regardless of arrangement, it's the same answer. Okay, so here are the answers already. 3 times 5 is equal to 5 times 3, it's the same. 4 times 5, number 2, is the same as 5 times 4. 7 times 10 is the same or equal to 10 times 7. Number 4, 5 times 8 is the same as 8 times 5. And 2 times 6 is the same as 6 times 2. Again, balihon mo ang duwa ka number, pag multiply, pareho lang answer. Alright? Okay. Move forward to the next activity. Isulat sa papel ang abot. Okay? Write on the paper the product or the answer. And here, as you can see sa ato ang module, it's the kanang property involving multiplication of 1. Again, if you can recall that, I want to recall that para mas masabtan. Okay, any number, kanina nas taas, any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. Okay? Bisag unsang number, multiply na mo 1, pariho. Ang number ang answer. Okay? Bisan unsang nga numero ang 1 i-multiply or ipilipilo, ang tubag parehas ra nga numero. Is the number. Okay? The number itself. Any number multiplied by 1 is the number itself. So as you can see in the activity here, activity number 3, okay? So you can see here, kana siya. We have the identity, I mean no, the property involving multiplication of 1. So 7 times 1 is 7. It's the number. Okay? Bisag unahon mang 1. 1 times 17 is 17. Number 3, 8 times 1 is 8. Number 4, 22 times 1 is 22. And lastly, 15 times 1 is 15. So as you can see, makita ninyo yung subton, again, any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. It's the number itself. Okay? Again, sa unsang number, multiplyan mo 1 ang number ang answer. Okay? Okay, very easy, no? Multiplication properties. Now, natilayan na pong mga examples, natin mga boats here nga nakakali kay wala answer, wala pa nansiran. So, naka-try mo. Okay, basaha o analyze, read and analyze og maayo ang mga pangutana. So, read and analyze carefully the questions o isulat ang insaktong tubag and write the correct answer. Number 1, letter A. Isulat ang product or abot, the answer, sa blanco or kalang. Okay, so natin mga boats here, yung mga bangka, natin yung mga kuan, mga ano ni, atong alansiran. 4 times 1, this is a property involving multiplication by 1. So the answer is, the number multiplied by 1 is the number. So the answer is 4. The answer is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Ako nang isulat para natay reference kami. 4 ay wala lang ang atong stroke. Okay. Wrong. Okay, sorry. Wrong again. Okay. 4 times 1, again, any number multiplied by 1 is the number. No, the answer is 4. That's correct. Okay, let's see lang if natin questions. No, para matubag natin. We don't have questions, so it's okay. Continue. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue with the next number. Number 2, 1 times 1. 1 multiplied of 1 is the number. Pick any. It's 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, let's move forward. 1 times 7. 1 times 7. 1 times 7. Any number multiplied by 1 is the number. So the answer is, what's that? 7. Okay, you can see there's a boat. And now you can see another boat with this number sentence. 9 times 1. 9 times 1. Again, bisag unsang number multiplied of 1 is the number. Any number multiplied by 1 is the number itself. So, the answer is, 9 times 1 is correct, 9. Okay. Let's go to the last number for this activity. We have 1 times 5. 1 times 5. Kung ato ang multiplication by 1 property is any number multiplied by 1 is the number itself. So, unsang number, yung multiply of 1 is ang number. So, the answer is, 1 times 5 is 5. Correct. Alright, let's move forward to the next activity. We're almost done. Isulat ang hustong tubag sa kahon. Write the correct answer on or in the box. Okay, so you can see here, zero property ni siya of multiplication. So it's the easiest. No, zero. So the zero property of multiplication tells us that any number multiplied by 0 is 0. All right, so 0 times 9 is an answer 0. Correct. Next number. Doon na lang pakita ang answer kayo. Okay. 7 times 0. Nauna ang 7. So, ang 0. But the answer is still 0. Correct. Oh, that's 0. Okay. Next number. Oops, nakita na yung answer. 0 times 3 is correct. 0. Still 0. And next number ta 4 times 0. 4 times 0 is 0. You're correct. And lastly, 6 times 0. 6 times 0 is 0. You're correct. It's 0. So again, the zero property of multiplication tells us that any number multiplied to 0 is 0. Okay, so you can see in our below yeah, our examples there, any number multiplied to 0 is 0. And the multiplication by 1 property, it says that any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. Or, sa unsang numero, multiplyan or timesan of 1 is ang number. Okay, that's why, itong another example nato dira, 4 times 1 is 4, and so on. Yes. Let's try if napatay laing kuan part sa module. Okay, we have another one. This is the I will try to read that again para sure sa itong yaw-yaw. Okay. That is the commutative property of multiplication, which tells us that, okay, kung ang duwa nga mga numero ipilo-pilo, two numbers multiplied to each other, parehas ang kandidat is the same quantity or answer bisan kung giunsa ang pagkasunod sa pagtunga. However they are arranged. Okay? Any number multiplied together has the same answer regardless of arrangement. Okay, and we have another exercise for that. Okay, this one. Let's not show the answers first para natin chance mo answer. Okay, so this is the isulat o usba ang hanay sa mga factors or sub-oy. Write, rearrange the factors. Okay, or the sub-oy in Bisaya. So let's try to rearrange this. So again, the arrangement does not matter in multiplication. Okay? Pareho ra yung answer. So, kung 4 times 7, baliho na to. Himo na to, 7 times 4. It's the same answer. Let's see. Ta-da! 7 times 4. Next. 6 times 8. 6 times 8. Atong balihon ang pagsulat. 8 times 6. Diba? To i-verify, let's use the calculator for that, just to verify it. 6 times 8 equals 48. Dayon, atong usat ganiha, 8 times 6 equals 48. It's the same. Okay, let's see the answer. It's correct. 8 times 6. Let's have another example. 7 times 6. 7 times 6. 7 times 6. Itong balihon, baliho na siyang answer, no? 6 times 7. Right. Next, let's hear the answer. 6 times 7. Okay. Next, 8 times 7. 8 times 7. Baliho na to, 7 times 8. It's the same. It's the same number sentence. 7 times 8. And lastly, 9 times 6. 9 times 6 balihon nimo 6 times 9 is the same. 6 times 9. So, na nato ang mga answers atong pag commutative property. The factors, rearranging the factors or sub-oy in Bisaya, pagbali-bali sa mga sub-oy or rearranging the factors in a multiplication sentence is the same. That's because of the commutative property of multiplication. Okay? Okay, let's try if napata. Resources na. That's the references. So that is it. Those are the three kanang properties of multiplication. It's very easy, right? Very, very easy. Let's just check if questions. If not, we can how to say we can wrap up. We don't have questions. No questions. Okay, let's wrap up. So, moto siya lang. Properties of multiplication, very, very easy. Let's review. The first one is a commutative property of multiplication. So, commutative, atong balikon. Kung ang duha nga mga numero ipilo-pilo, parehas ang kandidat. Bisan kung giunsa ang pagkasunod sa pagdugang. Okay? Commutative property tells us that two numbers multiplied to each other regardless of arrangement yields the same result. So the same ang two numbers multiplied to each other is the same. Okay? Regardless of arrangement. Example here is 5 times 4 is 4 times 5, or 3 times 2 is the same as 2 times 3. 2 times 9 is the same as 9 times 2. Okay? The next, that's the first one, commutative property. Next one is the property involving a multiplication by 1. Any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. Again, any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. So, unsang number, i-multiplyan og 1 or timesan og 1 is that number. Bisan unsa nga numero, ang 1 i-multiply or ipilo-pilo, ang tubag parihas sa mga numero. Okay? So, bisan unsang number, i-multiply sa 1, is the number itself. Ang number ang answer. Example nato dire, 8 times 1 is the number, which is 8. 6 times 1 is 6. And 1 times 400 is 400. Right? And lastly is the zero identity property, perhaps the easiest sa properties of multiplication. Bisan unsa nga numero, basta i-multiply o ipilo nimo sa 0, ang tubag kay 0 or wala. Any number multiplied to 0 equals 0. Again, number nimo i-multiply og 0, 0. Bisan unsang number i-multiply og 0, 0. Okay, any number multiplied to 0 is 0. Example nato diri, bisag asa ito ang 0, no? Una or sunod, 0 answer. 0 times 5 is 0. And 20 times 0 is 0. All right. That is our sorry, the properties of multiplication. I hope you understood our topic for this afternoon. This is for grade 2 class, no? Grade 2 class involving properties of multiplication. Now, if you don't have questions, I guess you don't have questions. Shout out to my mother who is watching right now. Thanks so much, Mom. Mama Lynn, thank you for watching. And to whoever is watching this right now, taghang salamat for supporting this channel. I'm doing this almost every week, so if naamoy ganahang topic nako na i-discuss diri sa akong channel, particularly math or elementary math, or sa unsa dagay nato na, no? If you have topics for me to discuss, particularly elementary math, just comment down below in the comment section. This will be published later in my YouTube channel. It's JP on board. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And my email is also shown in my about section in my YouTube channel. So you can email me your modules that you want me to discuss, or any clarification about mathematics. Just try to ask me. Elementary or high school math na kay kapoy na kay kunahuna og kuan higher level math, no? Manan na kuan na 5 years engineering. But anyway, let's if you have, do have questions, maybe you can try to we can try to discuss that in the higher level mathematics. You want me to discuss as well. We're open to that. But we'll try. No, we'll try. Okay. Again, daghang salamat for watching this another online class mathematics. Please share this video to whoever needs to learn about properties of multiplication, particularly grade 2 mathematics in Bisaya mother tongue with translations in English whenever. Okay, and please don't forget that to support this channel by subscribing to this channel. We are growing. Thank you very much. I've started this channel for 4 months. I mean, I started this online class for 4 to 5 months, and then because of that, this channel grew. And thank you so much for your support. I have other videos as well, so please subscribe to this channel. And later this evening, I will be finally releasing our mermaiding video that I'm so excited to show to everybody my one of my hobbies, which is mermaiding. Lingaw lang siya. So please watch that video later. We'll be premiering it or uploading it later. So watch it if you're excited for that. And other travel videos will be uploaded very soon. Food vlogs will be uploaded also soon. And nasa pa ba? And I have other videos also. So thank you. If you have suggestions for videos or topics for me to do or ideas, just comment down below. And thank you so much for your help. And have a happy weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is John Paul Oira, or can call me JP for short. And here on my channel called JP On Board. Mabuhay and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.